Well, today we're going to have a little discussion. Going to be talking about how and why I started YouTube, how I got my name for YouTube, and we're going to be going to the place where I did my very first World of Micah episode for YouTube. It's at this Burger King right up here. I'm going to put the mask on since I'm coming in contact with someone at the drive-thru. Hi there. I remember pulling up here and picking up the Halloween Whopper like it was yesterday. All right, got the food, and this is where I parked, right in front of this tree. Hi everybody, and welcome to the World of Micah, and welcome to a discussion here on the World of Micah. Today we're gonna be talking about how and why I started YouTube, how I got my name, and what my plans are for the future of YouTube. You guys are gonna get to tag along, and before we get started, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It'll keep you updated with my latest video. If you would like to support my channel, please visit my Patreon page at patreon.com/worldofmicah, where donating $1 a month can help fund episodes just like this. Now,
let's take a closer look.
it was October 8th, 2015, and I really wanted to try the Halloween Whopper. And previous to this day, I had been thinking I really wanted to start doing something on the internet, whether it be Instagram or Twitter or YouTube. And some of my friends were kind of pushing me in the direction of doing YouTube. I was hanging out with Adam the Woo at the time a lot when he was still living here in Florida. He was kind of mentioning, you should do YouTube, you know, a lot of cool facts. Some other good friends of mine were kind of pushing me to doing YouTube. And so finally I said, you know what? I don't have a camera. I don't know how to use iMovie, really. I mean, I did a few vlogs back in the day for my band when we were on tour, but that was just taking clips, placing them together, and then putting our music over it and just kind of doing montage stuff. So I really didn't know how I was gonna do it, why I was gonna do it, or what it was going to be, but I knew I wanted to do something on my downtime, something on my off days, and I knew too much about Florida, Walt Disney World, Universal Studios, and the other theme parks that I needed to get something out there into the world to show people, because maybe they were interested in the things that I was interested in. So, hope you guys don't mind, I'm gonna be eating my lunch during this discussion. Good French fries. So I decided to get in my car. I drove to a Burger King not far from here, and they didn't have it. They didn't have the Halloween Whopper. And that was the whole point of the video. I wanted to show the Halloween Whopper. You guys remember the Halloween Whopper. It was the Whopper that had a black bun. It was cooked with something in the bun, like some kind of sauce in the bun, and everybody was talking about it. And so I wanted to do a video on it, just to try out and see if I could talk to the camera, if I could film something, if I could actually edit the video. And I didn't want to do it somewhere like at Disney or Universal or someplace with a lot of people, because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I didn't want to be standing there with the phone in front of my face, looking awkward and having the insecurities of people around me. So I was like, I'll film it in my car. That way, if I mess up, I'm not embarrassed by anybody, and if it's not good, I can just delete it and never do it ever again. Now, I'm not saying it was the best thing in the world, but it was a pretty good video, I think, for my first time ever doing a vlog. No rhyme or reason, other than the fact that I wanted to show the Halloween Whopper. Didn't even have a name for my vlog yet, and I get asked that question all the time. Oh, by the way, some people have asked, yes, I painted my nails. Well, Abby painted my nails. We're bored during the quarantine. I used to do this when I was in high school. It was like the punk rock emo thing to do back in the day, and even though I'm 31 years old, you don't really grow out of those things, I guess. So moving on. So I started thinking, I need to think of a name if I'm going to continue to do YouTube. So I started thinking, what is this going to be about? Is it going to be food only? Is it going to be theme park only? Is it going to be historical places only? Like, what is this YouTube channel going to be about? And I started thinking, well, what am I going to do? Am I going to be bringing people in on adventures? Well, everyone kind of uses the adventure thing, which they are adventures, but I didn't want to have anything with adventures in it. And for some strange reason, I was researching a lot of old school World of Disney, the Wonderful World of Disney episodes, and also I was researching a lot about World of Motion. For some reason, the World of Motion attraction at Epcot was like really on my mind at the time. And I was like, well, I am bringing people into my world. That's kind of what I want to do. I want to bring you guys into my world, show you what's happening in my world, what's going on in my world, things I find interesting in my world. Sometimes my world is up here, my own world, whereas Alice in Wonderland sings in a world of my own. And it clicked. World of Micah. That's it. That's my name. And I was like, well, does it sound cool if you take the first letters of each word? WOM? No. I was like, well, you know what? World of Micah is cool. I will use that. And that was it. It was as simple as that. I went home, created an account, and the rest is history. I mean, it's literally as easy as 1, 2, 3. So a lot of people ask me all the time, how do I get started in YouTube? What's your advice? Should I go out and buy this camera? Should I buy this lens? And I always tell people, do you have a smartphone? Most people in this world, 99.9% people have smartphones. Use your phone. Use your phone. Now make sure when you are filming to hold it horizontally. I made the mistake of doing several videos holding it vertically. Hold it horizontally, and there you go. You've got a selfie mode, you've got a front-facing camera, and just go and record something you find interesting. Whether it be something in a collection that you have at your house, whether it be your favorite place to eat, whether it be something you want to cook at home. If you want to do YouTube and you don't live anywhere that has theme parks or amusement parks, find other things to show. If that's really what you want to do, if this is something you want to do, if YouTube has been on your mind, I highly, highly encourage people to do it. It's a lot of fun. And the best way to edit and the best way to set yourself up for success is to make sure when you film something, leave a little space at the beginning. Like let's say, for instance, I'm starting to do this video right now. So what I would do is I would turn on my camera, then I would start talking a little bit, and then when I'm done talking, stop. Then I turn my camera off. That way when I go to edit, I just trim the front, trim the back of it where there's no talking, and there you go. But find your own way, find your own style, and do whatever feels natural to you. Be yourself in front of the camera. It takes a little while to start talking to the camera. When I first started, I talked very, very slow and very, very quiet, like almost. And now I'm kind of loud, and you know, I can talk really, really fast, and I have to go in and snippet things and do everything and change everything up because I just kind of stumble on my words a little bit, and that just comes in time. There's no race to YouTube. Subscribers, views, all that stuff comes in time. I care way more about views than I do subscribers. I'd rather more people watch than people subscribe, because just because they're subscribed doesn't mean they're gonna watch the video. I do say to subscribe to my channel only because that way you get an email notification, you ring that bell, you get an email notification, you know when I'm releasing a video, and that way you're not like, I wonder if Micah's released a video or not. It will let you know. Makes me happy because if I'm subscribed to someone, I get excited when they release a video because that's something for me to watch either right then and there or later on that night. And I got a notification. So that's why I tell you guys to ring that notification bell and to subscribe, because it'll let you know. And you really don't need a lot of gear when you're first starting out. I know a lot of people, like I did, I went out and bought a DSLR, I bought a tripod, I bought all this stuff, and realistically I didn't need it all. I've been using this Sony A5000 camera for a number of years. I'm still on the same battery that I got when I first got this camera. That's mind-blowing, and it lasts a good long time, let me tell you. And the audio is not that bad. The only thing I wish this camera had better on it is better low light, so when I film dark rides or Disney attractions, you can see a little better. Maybe one day I will upgrade, but right now money for that kind of stuff is just not an option for me, so I stick with this camera. If anything ever happened to this camera, I would use my phone. Still do use my phone from time to time if I don't have my camera with me and I'm out and about and I see something interesting or I just want to film something, I will still pull out the old iPhone and start filming away. So if you're wanting to start YouTube, that is my advice for you. Stick to your guns, be yourself, be very DIY with it. Don't get ahead of yourself in the game, and just remember to have fun. That's the whole point of this, is to have fun. And for those of you who don't want to start YouTube, but you want to start doing something else in life, do it. I highly recommend doing it. If there's something you've been wanting to do. My dad recently, in the last couple of years, started painting again, and he's gotten so good at it. They've been starting to put his paintings in different colleges, different places around Mississippi. He's selling them, and that's something that he just started doing. My mom started doing monogramming, and my mom started doing cookies. I showed you guys on that video. And my mom only does the cookies for family things, but honestly, she could sell them. They're really good, not only taste-wise, but they look really cool. So there's never a time in your life where it's too late to do something. If there's something that's on your mind, in your mind, something you want to do, trust me, do not put it off. Do it. With this whole quarantine thing and everything that's been going on, it's made my entire brain work differently. If there's something I wanted to do, I did it. I wanted a mustache. I wanted to see what I look like with a mustache, so I did it. We wanted to paint my nails. I painted my nails. I'm not saying you have to do something huge and drastic just to do it, but if there's something you want to do, don't put it off. There's somewhere you want to go. There's something you want to experience. If there's someone you haven't talked to in a long time, call them. The whole point is to have fun and live your life to the fullest. Well, I hope I answered some questions and inspired you in some way to do or start something new. And so what is the future of the world of Micah? Well, the future is to continue doing these daily vlogs in some form or fashion and try to take this the furthest I can go. I want to be very successful in everything I do, and I want to make this the most successful thing I possibly can. And with your help, we can definitely do that. And our journey for today has come to an end, so now it's time to say goodbye. But if you enjoyed this episode and this discussion, please give me a big thumbs up. All my links are down below. I will see you guys tomorrow on a brand new episode of World of Micah. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.